to leave it all behind. I guess that's what I've done. And now I don't feel the way that I should feel inside. It's time to let it go. We started out strong, into the end. You gave me something I couldn't live. I guess that I'm the only one. I guess that I'm the only one. We started out strong, into the end. You gave me something I couldn't live. I guess that I'm the only one. I guess that I'm the only one. You gave me something. Although it hurts, I know that you're the reason I feel down. It's time to let it go. 'Cause we don't work, and I'm tired of trying to turn it all around. I'm rising from it all. We started out strong, until the end. You gave me something I couldn't live. I guess that I'm the only one. I guess that I'm the only one. We started out strong until the end. You gave me something I couldn't live. I guess that I'm the only one. I guess that I'm the only one.
Hello everybody! Welcome back to Falador. I finally ran out of chicken. I had 7,500 at one point, but no longer. So, yeah. I'll just finish up these chickens and then get back to it. Yes, for those acute amongst you, you might see 3 clues on the ground. Oh my goodness. So The very first clue after I stopped streaming on Monday was a doable step, which is great. So we're at 3 now. Which, for the mathematically inclined people, is 2 away from 5. Well, it was teasing me too, Brennan. Thanks for showing up again. And you did get first this time. Can't deny that. So. All right. Have to slowly cart these all back here. Always. Okay. Today I had a pretty good day of clue scrolls. I had something like 10 or something. Any progress on the beginner I have here? No. I'm always tempted to just try talking to him. There's a chance I'm done, but nope. I see too many young and baby implings fly by that I know I could get a lot better shot if I'm just patient. So just waiting. But those go a lot faster once I start like full-time catching implings to train hunter rather than passively like this. It's a lot slower like this. Eventually I'll get it, but you know, you only get a couple attempts a day this way, whereas going hard you get a lot of clue scrolls. So it's true, this account is known for being patient. All good things come to those who wait. Or however the saying goes. So I hope everybody's had a good week. It's been pretty good for me for the most part. Work's been a bit busy, but can't complain too much. Well, actually, I suppose I did find out that my wife, unknowingly to me, has been watching the Kardashians, and it has kind of changed my entire outlook on life. Like, did I choose the wrong person? I don't know. The Kardashians? That's not my cup of tea. This nice sun tea is my cup of tea, actually. It is a sad development, isn't it? You think you know somebody. I really do hope. I'm okay if I go a little bit dry on the next clue scroll, but going from 4 to 5, I'm really hoping I get spooned, because juggling 3 is significantly worse than juggling 2, and juggling 4 has to be so much worse than 3, so as long as we get the 5th one really fast, I'm okay with it. Walking human trash bars made of plastic. Yeah, I don't really know. I think she's just running out of stuff to watch, but I don't know. How's your week been, Brennan? Has it been alright over there in Hawaii? I assume it's not that humid over there, right? Probably? Okay. I did see Randy's new video. A lot of clue scrolls. A lot of axes in those clue scrolls. It made me hopeful. I was like, oh, he just got 3 back-to-back Addy axes. And then there was also one where he got like 400 GP worth of runes, and I'm like, oh jeez, am I wasting my time? Come here, you. There we go. Oh really? 80% deal. That is quite humid. Usually people in Texas are like, oh, it's so hot here. But we're like, in the Midwest, we're like, the upper Midwest, we're like, well, that's a dry heat, you know. It's not real heat. It's not humid down there, so it's not that bad. But if it's Hawaii hot and 80% there, that is pretty intense. Unfortunately, the diamonds are the worst one we could get from that. Oh well. Dry heat's worse? You like to swim in your own man. Oh man. Oh hey, Dinosaur, how did I miss your comment? I thought you were Nightbot. Hi Dinosaur. I don't know how she could do that to me either. I mean, dry heat versus wet heat. I guess I've always lived, I don't know if you've always lived in Hawaii, but I've always lived in the Midwest where it's super humid. And so anytime I see, I get into dry heat, it feels like I can breathe. Hey, Bill Bob. Yes, we have 3, and every once in a while I like to look at them to make sure that I still have them, because I've seen Swampletics get kind of turned around when he thought he had some good stuff. So yep, we're still at 3. Alright. Some West Coast time after college? Was it, is it? I've never been to the West Coast either. I see a lot of land and corn and cows. Is it humid out in the West Coast too? I've always imagined like the Southeast is a swamp, the South is dry, and I don't have real thoughts about the West Coast. It can be. You were in San Diego, so very depending on time of year. Oh yeah, yeah. I guess out there you don't have like winters aren't that bad, right? Out there. So dry would be like during the winter time, I suppose. But it'd still be like not freezing. I don't know. It's too early for me to start talking about stuff I don't know. Low 40s at most. Yeah, that's not what we get out here, but it's what we signed up for, so can't complain too much. I did a little bit of searching around on Monstercat, to add a couple songs, because my playlist on here is not very big. So if anyone has a Monstercat song they really like, I can add it. Or if you listen to these songs and you're like, this is garbage, please remove, I would not be offended. Because I just added these like last night because I thought they sounded tolerable. My clue scroll's about to disappear. I don't think so. That's a cool name. Games room. Which, by the way, you can play all of the games room games in this bar. And I would do that with you viewers, but I don't think I would manage very well with these clues on the ground, so perhaps after next video when I don't have my clues. And I can get owned on stream in front of multiple people. Yeah, they added it really recently. They asked like a question. They added it for free to play reasons, so that, like, you know, they can be more engaging without having to give access to the games room to free to play players. Here, they actually have a poster here. This guy, which, yeah. Unfortunately, I think I might have like an under 1,000, which is your starting rating, because I was playing my friend and I disconnected. And I was gonna win. I was so close to winning, and then it disconnected and it like closed my interface. It didn't like log me out, but it closed my interface, so it thought that I quit the match. Hey, Galfy. Yep, we have 3 clues. Literally the the first clue after I stopped streaming yesterday, or on Monday. Just has to be that way, I guess. But right now my mind is kind of set on 5, so I think we still have 2 in the barrel to go. You live through me now. Yeah, I was gonna ask you if you had an account that you played on. Yeah, that's the only way that I can avoid your the horrible luck streak you got. They're cuffing. We need the double spoon for sure, 1 for each clue scroll. Have you made any progress on those clue scrolls yet, or still stuck up against the wall, butting your head against it? That is a lot of minotaurs. You do, but you don't have time and can't really afford $12 a month for something you can't use daily. That makes sense. They do kind of just keep raising it. The way I was going for a long time was I would make a hardcore and I would pay for his membership. And then when he died, I liquidated him and used all of his money to pay for bonds for the next account. And it like kept on paying for itself. So this is like actually one of my first times having to pay for membership myself, because I abandoned my previous hardcore. I did not die on it, so... Still bashing your head against the wall. Oh jeez. My condolences, sir. Are you gonna try going for like a guaranteed casket? Now that they have the nice changes. Or is fumbling too daunting? not. Well, if you can help me playing by your support, you're doing us both a favor. That is the definition of living vicariously through Goth Daddy. But I do appreciate your help a lot, Brennan. Channel member Brennan. One thing that's a little confusing is I thought that you could do something where like they subscribe at different levels, so you can give them different badges for their different subscriber level or member levels, but how like which badge you get is dependent on how long you've been a member, and what tier you've been a member at does not matter, and it like doesn't show anything new for your badge, which I think is silly. But regardless, enjoy your your red helmet. Trying to remember what the red guys are called. So there's proselytes, acolytes, initiates, and artisans. Are proselytes the lowest? Time over effort. Yeah. Two clues. Yeah, that's 2 clues are like the a safe way to not like it's a low chance of your fumbling because you can always log off when you just have 1. And there's none on the ground. And you could actually do that before they even made any changes. Like I'm not gonna try to go for a 3-step beginner easy. So I understand. But in your chunk, don't you just have like 1 step? Every time I get that Barbarian Village step, I think about you and Castrello. Like, sorry. Yeah, 1 beginner. I guess I'm lucky I have 2. Oh, I found this one and it just sounded too VV cool to not do it, to not add it. I wanted to, this Monstercat tells me what beats per minute the songs are at, so I want to find out what BPM the VV cool is at. Hey, E-Mobility! Glad you like the name. I always sit here like 10 minutes before thinking, what am I gonna call it this time? It is in fact the same Plus Girls on a different night, but this time I have 3. So I don't know. Yeah, this is too slow for Bodhi VV. Just a little bit. This is 124. So maybe like 130 is the VV cool. Hey, Spawn PK Tom Hanks. Yes, I am live right now. We are live right now trying to get some stinking medium steps we can do. On the ground we have 3 right there, and when we get 5, the next video comes out. Might as well knock out another 500 minos. That's respectable. You can do it, buddy. Oh really? You're watching my video and it took you automatically? I didn't know it did that. Well, now I know. 4 hours for 500 minos. So like 125 an hour. It's like 1 every 30 seconds. Sounds about right. What's your combat situation looking like? What weapon do you have? I'm trying to think of what's available there. I hope we get the 4-step in stream. That would be great. Or even if we don't, and then I get the 4th step as the one right after I end, like this, like happened for the 3rd one. I'd be okay with that as long as it means I get the 4th one. You just finished Super Glass, making 110,000 glass for 99 crafting on your group Ironman. Hats off to you, man. I have only ever gotten to like 95 or something, and it is painstaking blowing all of it. Oh, you finished glass making it. Yeah. That part is also a pain in the rear. It's because it all ends up on the ground and you have to pick it up all the time. The next bit is much more AFK, the blowing part, but it does take a darn long time. But 99 crafting will be huge. So, I assume that like your team kind of pulled together all the giant seaweed probably? Iron mace. Ah, yes. At least we are united in macehood. Oh yeah, barbarians dropped the iron mace, right? Is there... Do Ankou, and Kou? What's their drop table? Let me take a look. I don't know how you would kill one, but... yeah, they just... Yeah, it's not very helpful. Like black knives, I guess? What about the skeletons down there? Just all the security. There's zombies and ghosts down there too, right? Shades, zombies, skeleton. I assume ghosts don't drop anything though. Oh, forgot to drop it. Yeah, for sure, downhill from here. And no, sadly, I'm a duo, but my friend left really early. I hate to admit, but I am kind of like your friend there. I have a group Ironman. We actually have a 3-man group Ironman, and one person plays. He plays it as like a hardcore Ironman that he has 3 lives on, pretty much. Our one friend, he like made the account the first day, so he had prestige, and then never played again. And I got him ready to be a dark lure for this account. And then I stopped playing him because I'm like, I don't want to have to buy death runes on that account. So I'm just using an account that I already have loads of money on. So looking into joining a new group or recruiting, because the whole reason I made a group Ironman was for group PvP. PVM. Yeah, you could probably do that with the unranked group stuff now. I haven't seen anybody that is unranked, but you can drift from group to group now, so it's kind of cool. Only an iron mace, unless you get a black weapon and a casket. Where Clue? Here, Clue. Welcome, Stevie. We have 1, 2, 3. We have 3. It was the 3rd one was the very first clue after I ended my stream on Monday, so would have been nice to have gotten it on stream, but I guess that's what this stream is for. To tease us. Yes. Just tried to attack that poor woman. Yeah, I just stream to get people's hopes up, including my own. Because I still haven't cashed out on what they call streamer luck yet. Unless I wasted it on getting the same clue step back to back, but it was not one that I needed, because that happened on stream. You don't believe in streamer luck? Yeah, maybe there's like some sort of viewer / subscriber threshold where once you get big enough, it starts making API calls and it lets RuneScape know about it. Save it all for Tangle Root. If I got Tangle Root on stream, everything would be out the window. I would be ecstatic. All my clues would despawn, I wouldn't care. Probably 100,000. Yeah, probably. Something like that. Oh, I have something that I would like to vent to random strangers on the internet about. So, it's not actually about me, it's about my mom's situation, okay? So, last year, she had a car that broke down on the interstate. So she had to leave it for a bit. She came back the next morning and it was gone. She asked the state patrol, "Did you guys tow my car somewhere?" And they said no. And so we just assumed that her car was stolen. But today she got a call from the state patrol that said, "Hey, we found your car you reported missing. It's right over here at this towing place." And so my mom goes to the towing place and they're like, "Okay, so we've been holding your car for about a year. You owe us $8,000. And she's just like, "I thought my car was stolen. I was told you guys didn't tow it. What am I supposed to do? I don't have $8,000 in my pocket right now." Like, man, I feel like there's some sort of civil case or something that she could make somehow, but that sounds like a lot of work. Anyway. Yeah, it sounds like something that, like something legal can get that situated somehow, but like, yeah. Like it even had her plates on it. They should be able to look that up, find out who she is, where she lives, what her phone number is, and just call her. And they didn't do that for a year? Like, what? Find a lawyer, they'll take it out for low to no cost. I mean, it seems like an easy win. To me, it just, like if you just hear that situation, you're like, yeah, that's not right. At least get a consult from a lawyer. Yeah. Like ask, is there something we can do to get this fixed? Because it doesn't sound right. Sue for malfeasance on the tow company, notify the owner. I don't know, well, can a tow company run plates? Or is it like, you know, the government bureaucracy was super slow and they had all these cars backed up and like they're running plates really slow and, you know, something like that. Can we just blame the inefficiency of government? I don't know whose fault it is, but not cool. And it's also like, it's like an old beat up Toyota Corolla. Like, its street value would be like $1,000 probably. At this point, she wishes that it had just been stolen. Yeah. Yeah, it seems really odd. But like from a towing company's perspective, they probably don't feel like they've done anything wrong. They were told by the state to tow this vehicle, and wait for someone to come pick it up. And, well, there was that space in their lot being taken up for a whole year, probably because of the government. So, like, they rightfully should be owed $8,000 because that's what their services were worth. But, like, I feel like it should be the government paying that. Sounds like a hostage situation. We'll give you back this useless Corolla for $8,000. Yeah, I don't really know how it's worth 8K. Like, they said it was for the towing and the storing. Which I don't know how much it costs to tow a car. I can't imagine it's that much. And like 8,000 for a year, that's like $600 a month to have it sit in a lot somewhere. Like, it just seems so bizarre. You'd wire cut the fence and drive the car out through the gate, Breaking Bad style. There you go. But if you've like already accepted the invoice, you have a paper invoice in your hand, are you like, I feel like there's some legal stuff that you like probably have to take care of. You were held hostage for cab registration fees in California from 3 years ago, but had proof you hadn't lived there in 5. Oh, car registration. Yeah. I wonder how long a towing company has to hold on to a car before they can just get rid of it. Yeah, I wonder. I mean, yeah. Like, if I were a malicious tow truck driver, what I would do is I would just go tow people's cars, not tell them about it, just random cars on the street, and be like, hey, you know, to keep your car here, that's gonna be $3,000, sir. I'm like, what are they gonna do? Oh no, Jose. Please no, Jose. Well, we'll just hop. Don't sign any contract or agreement and you're fine. You start paying them, then you could be in a bind. Yeah, it's true. They do that? Yeah, it sucks. I don't usually take crashing too personally because I'm usually pretty like nobody sees anything on the ground because I pick everything up. So a lot of people don't even know I'm here killing them. They just plop down a cannon like, oh, I didn't see you. I didn't think anybody was killing them. So I can't blame them too much. And it's just so easy to switch worlds. So it does make you wonder, like, why can't he just switch worlds? But whatever. Yes, Goth Guy, I am up to 3 bad boys now. You just have 2 to go. I actually got my third one, the Clue Scroll, after last stream, so I guess it has to be off stream, but it finally feels like we made some progress toward the next video. An interesting, nice, funny person. So I don't know how many of you guys pay attention to the college football in the United States of America. But today, there was news that USC and UCLA were going to join the Big Ten, which is nutty to me. That's going to be 16 teams in the Big Ten, which doesn't add up. And there will be a team from Rutgers, way on the East Coast, and a team from California. That's crazy. Like, it's only a matter of time until they just become like one conference, or one, like, until they basically just adopt the NFL system. And just break it up into conferences. It's gonna be the Big 50 soon. As of 16, if there's only 10, sounds like community college math to me. Yeah, the commissioner forgot to carry a 1 somewhere. But apparently the Big Ten is like better money and more alluring to prospects because they're more likely to get drafted or something. Two clue skull drops in the last 20 kills. Well, at least you're getting something. Give you a little bit of false hope for a little bit. If we both are doing clue scrolls, one of us has to at least get some, right? That's the rule, I'm pretty sure. And I haven't gotten one yet. I usually average over the course of about 3 hours. I usually get around 5. You got another one? Well, keep watching, keep watching. Love football, but college football players deserve to be paid. Yeah, with the name, image, and likeness deals going around. But the good ones are gonna be getting paid, so. That's kind of a fun idea. 3 separate chunk boys in a group Ironman that can share resources via banks. Yeah, I'm sure there's some series out there like that. I think I've heard that idea pitched before. But it would be pretty cool. It'd feel kind of like if you all share requirements to like roll a new chunk, it might get a little confusing. Perhaps. Like, I finished everything in my chunk, but I guess I can't roll. Like, would you all roll at the same time when you all complete all your tasks? Or you complete all your tasks and you can use resources from... I don't know. I feel like it could be a... could be something. Everyone has their own map but can pool resources. And like, you don't, and that, for that to make any sense, you'd have to make it so like you can't get any skilling requirements, like new skilling requirements from items from your group, you know. It'd be cool if there were adjacent chunks in the same area. Oh yeah. So you have to trade them at the border between your chunks. Or you could do some telegramming from your neighbor's chunks. I've got a cool concept kind of like that I don't want to share too much because there's a chance it could happen. So, oh man. I'm just gonna hop. Imagine if you had a bow or a staff. Life gets easier. Let's see, I actually wanted to find some music tonight. Brand Instinct. How far have I seen this? Oh. Drum step. Never mind. Sorry, awkward silence, but I'm trying to find. Sure. I'm hoping to find music that I can add to my playlist here. I'm being targeted. Possibly. There's a hit out on me and I keep showing my world like a dummy. Can't wait for 62 magic with no errands. Yeah, can you get body runes? Dust runes? Oh, well yeah, that's some air runes. Mind runes. How do you get mind runes? Look at the Minotaur drop table. Minotaur. You can get mind runes. One at a rate of 1 out of 101. That's not good. Barbarian. Oh yeah. That's quite a few. 62. What's a 62? Oh, yeah. That's the lowest level for processing a blood rune. I'm going to the next song. That song was halfway over and I don't think it had dropped. Yeah, Sean, Brendan had it right there. Looking for medium caskets along the way to grinding out all my iron ore that I need. I need about 1,240. And I'm at like 300 and... it's 300 something. I'm over 30% of the way done with my iron. Yeah, Addy Axe would be the best. Then probably a pickaxe in case I get the west chunk before I get the east chunk. And then next would probably be a fire battle staff, which wouldn't be huge because I'll hopefully get a normal one from, hey, first one. Is it? No. Yeah, but I'll probably get a normal fire staff from beginner clues, but it would still be good to just get it sooner rather than later. Otherwise, a Amulet of Power or Amulet of Strength Trimmed would be good. Although I don't have, after these guards, I don't have a whole lot of combat left. I don't really think I have any combat left, so the main thing is the Addy Axe, for sure. What amulet am I wearing? The gold necklace. I got it from the Captain Arnav rain event. Yeah, Power Ammy could be good. Unfortunately, I've just I just don't have a whole lot of combat left in me. Unless I just need a break because I've been woodcutting for 1.5 years or something. But the huge one would definitely be the Addy Axe. Magic? Well, yeah, I do need to get high magic. I need to get 87 magic. But a lot of that will be passively through essence implings. So if beneath the stream in the description there is a link to a spreadsheet that I somewhat maintain. It's a little out, at least the magic portion's a little outdated, but if you open up that spreadsheet and go to the magic tab, it shows kind of how that's faring. And as long as through passively catching essence implings, the percentage complete at the bottom of that page increases faster than the percentage complete on the first farming page, or we'd be good to go. It'd be like 0 time to get the resources that way, which it's been going pretty well. It's a little bit out of date because I haven't put all my my ones I've gotten from this grind in there yet. Most of them, but not all of them. Only this is a kid-friendly live stream. When I was in college, I didn't know. I was sleeping under just a blanket, like kind of a snuggle blanket, not like a bedspread or anything. And my wife met me and is like, "Do you sleep in this?" It's like in some random basement somewhere, and I'm like freezing. I'm like I'm like putting on a hoodie on my feet so my feet can like stick into the hood. And I was freezing. And she's like, no, you're doing it wrong. You get a real bed sheet. Okay. And now I have a real bed sheet and life is okay. Sometimes I wonder where I would be if I hadn't gotten married and learned all this life stuff, you know? You have a heated foot pad on right now. It's amazing. That sounds awesome. The problem that I have at work is I want to wear, like, it's so hot outside that they have the air on really cold, and so like my feet are like freezing, and so I want to wear like heavy socks, but then my socks will make my feet sweat and make my feet cold. And I just don't know how to remedy this issue. Like, the nice thing about winter is, you know, they're trying to keep it warm in there. Get a heated floor mat? As long as the company pays for it. That heck of a setup. Yeah, it was pretty jank, but hey, as long as I made it to class and made it back in time to play RuneScape, I was happy. So another beginner clue. Wow, that's crazy. 4. Wool socks keep your feet warm and wick moisture away. I should get wool socks. Even if you're like, does it work if you're wearing shoes though? Because I don't really want to take my shoes off at work. You bought a premium one for 32 bucks. Hey, there you go. Good investment. Hey, Fox. Yes, you did miss the third step. Everyone missed the third step, actually. Is someone killing him on this world, too? Wow. Guards are popping tonight. I got the third step as the first clue that I got off stream after Monday. So I don't know. Put your cold toes on your boss. I'll show him. It's even a Serta one. Serta. Serta's pretty solid. Well, I think they're solid. 5 so far. Wow, it's probably less than like 50 kills, right? 2 more to go. That's right. I hope these next ones come quickly, because the more I have to juggle, the more likely I am to fumble, and the more annoying it is. So. Almost 90 kills. Hey, not bad. Making good progress. Fast kills tonight. We get to wear slippers over here in the office, or better known to the mainland as sandals. See, my work's dress code is like business casual, and I think having no shoes and just wool socks on would be a little bit too much of the casual part of business casual. Or sandals. I think I have to be wearing closed-toed shoes. Maybe. Can't verify that, actually. Well, I could if I looked at the handbook, probably. Hitting 7s with an iron mace. Monster. OSHA violations. Is your account name just Kaufy Kick? No. I forget your account name. But there, okay. Hmm. 52 strength. Base 50 melees. Is that mostly for Minotaurs, or you're getting pretty close to protection burst too? Although I am familiar that you do not have an altar. We are in the same boat. All Minotaurs. Presumably other than the Iron Mace, probably, but yeah. That's a lot of Minotaurs. I wonder, is the drop rate better on non-members? Doesn't look like it. I was considering doing a lot of guard kills on non-members because the drop rate of the body talisman is increased, and if I'm just doing it for iron ore and runes, wouldn't hurt. But now that they added the ability for me basically to get medium caskets, it kind of incentivizes me to sit on non-member or member worlds. So. Yeah, the infinite juggling. I remember one time I was juggling, it must have been when I had the 3 that I fumbled, but I ran out of membership and I logged in and I couldn't pick up my my members' items on the ground. I like hustled to the bank to redeem some bonds. It was stressful couple seconds there. Grind out noted copper and tin too. Oh yeah, that's huge. And you're an ultimate too, so noted is great. Protection prayers will be used for zombie and shades. I saw that Costrello used like dying and running back as a way of restoring prayer. Would you consider doing that? I personally will not do that. That doesn't sound quite there, but yeah. When you get edgy, you need Addy plate for smithing. Oh, jeez. Yeah, it's kind of... You have access to a pickaxe right now? Did you keep your Tutorial Island stuff? Wouldn't be as bad with the pickaxe, but... Oh, you have a bronze spawn? I mean, that still sounds kind of miserable, but faster than killing things for ores. Well, actually, it might not. Well, I mean, if you're one-shotting all the Minotaurs, it's still probably faster to just mine. Hey, Brian, welcome. We have 3 medium clues. Yes. Progress. I'm not just resting on my laurels. Can't be worse than clue juggling. Copium. Yep, I'm aiming for 5 right now. Hopefully this going for the 4th one doesn't change my mind here, because I really do want a nice casket. I suppose if I wanted to, if I really wanted to guarantee a casket, is I'm so unlikely to fumble on desktop because I can see their despawn timers. And like it takes a lot of effort to log in and log out. Whereas on mobile, it's just the tap of the finger, you log back in, everything's gone, and you can't really see how long they have left. So it's a lot easier to fumble on mobile. If I really wanted to be safe, I would only do these on desktop, but I would get like 1/3 of the opportunity to play, so it'd take a lot longer, but I would be more sure to get it. Maybe while I'm grinding the 5th one, maybe, but I feel like I can do 3 okay. What's my guard, Casey? Welcome, Stephen. Guard Casey, good question. The only way, because of my mobile kills, that I can determine my estimated guard kill count is based off of how many body talismans I have in the bank. So I will go check and multiply that number by 42.67. Okay, let's go take a look. You only juggle on Runelight? That's probably a good way to live your life as a clue juggler. Alright, let's see. How many do we have here? 3419. 3419. So, based off of that, which it could be, I could be lucky or unlucky, so it's not a great way to tell, but it says it's about 146,000 guards. And to go on right to finish all of our iron ore, we have to kill at least another 100,000. But we're like over halfway done, so. Yeah, it is a little bit insane. But I still feel like my mental is still strong, so I feel like we can finish it. You know, it'll just take another 2 months or something. But I don't know if after my casket, if I'm gonna take a break and go do something else or what. Thank you, Calfee. Do you pronounce it Calfee cake or do you just call it coffee cake, or is it Kaufa cake, the full German pronunciation? Because every time I see it, it makes me want. Okay, that's what I thought. I've been saying Kaufi because it looks like a German word to me. Kaufa. Isn't that like to buy? I think. Anyway. Well, let me. I just want to check because I haven't studied German since. Yes, I'm right. I haven't studied since high school. Oh, it's part of your last name, which is German. Okay. That makes sense. You're doing Hallowed Sepulchre right now for this boring agility grind. Oh yeah. I have never done Sepulchre, but I can attest that generally agility grinds are quite boring. I've been told Sepulchre, I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I've been told that it makes it a little bit less boring, but perhaps more annoying. Oh, Coffee Cake was a nickname marker as a kid. Is your last name, do you call that Coffee as well? Or do you say like Kaufa in your last name? You're finally 98 agility, but you've only been doing Ardone course. It's easier to do when you're playing 2 other accounts. Oh yeah, for sure. As long as you're not paying attention to what you're actually doing, not that bad. Just cough. Oh. Oh, like wine cough or something. I've heard that name. You own it can't be used as an insult. There you go. A girl came into your bookstore and asked, "What are the chances you have a book on curing eating disorders with religion?" I bet this is a joke. Slim to none. Gosh dang. Gosh dang. Welcome, Crusadon. You got some good ones. What's everybody up to? Hey, Jack. You, Jack. Agility. And guards. And Coffee is killing Minotaurs. And do I know anything else anybody's doing? Oh, that Spawn PK Tom Hanks, I don't know if he's still here. He's blowing glass. Everybody's doing some exciting stuff. The other day we passed 1 million prayer experience, which is just kind of cool to see. which is, let's see, 1 million divided by 4.5. That's 2222222. So like 222,000. 12 mil to go. Man, if you did 99 all the way for normal bones, that'd be nuts. Absolutely crazy. That would be like getting close to 3 million, something like that. Bones. Wow. What's still left in the chunk currently? We'll see if Nightbot beats me to it, but I need 88 farming. I need... Okay, yeah, there you go. Also on there's one that I missed. One sec, let me look at my list. I was debating on if I should put it on there, I think. Oh, I don't have 87 fletching on there. But that also. 87 fletching will be very passive. But that also is on there. I should probably add it. Yeah, 87 magic. I got it, cast Tell the Other Camelot, I believe. Oh, I have it filtered. Yeah. Because I got the soul runes from the essence I'm playing. So, there we go. And you can check in on the magic progress on the spreadsheet in the description has the magic smithing and farming progress. When's the hot tub stream? You know, I don't know if I could play RuneScape hours in a hot tub. I feel like my feet would just get super pruny. I'd become like, you know, in Pirates of the Caribbean when the guy becomes like part of the crew, part of the ship. That's what it would probably feel like. Still can't believe I'm doing skilling pets, but you're here for it. Yeah, I mean, it's a big ask, and I don't think that the beaver will be very bad. The Tangleroot will be troublesome. The question is if it'll have to be backlogged, but that question should be answered after I spend all the time getting 88 farming and might get Tangleroot before then, so. But yeah, I mean, overall, I don't think the concept of going for skilling pets is unreasonable. I just think, like, this first case really tests if it's reasonable, you know? Because it is, like, probably one of the worst ways to get a very difficult pet. Just a few more hours to go then. Yeah, we're wrapping up here soon. Opening up the chunk picker soon. Isn't 87 magic gonna take longer than 88 farming? Well, it shouldn't. If I really wanted to, I would go grind out runes from White Knights, because they actually have really good runes. But over the course of all the time I'm going to be woodcutting for at least 88 farming, I'm going to see a lot of essence simplings. And they give great, they give great runes. So I'm hoping that passively I get all the runes that I need. I already have like 60 something bank, mid 60s bank, 65 I think. So not too bad. And compared to the the years that it would take just to plant and grow trees to get to 88, it won't be that bad. Hey Santu, love the progress sheets so you can get an idea of how much of an overwhelming grind it is. Yeah, it is a little overwhelming, I suppose. The data ever so slowly shows progress with banked farming XP. Yeah, that always feels good, and seeing like the percent go up. Recently, I've been updating my my iron every time I get an iron ore, so I'm like, oh yes, I got one. I get to put it in and get a 0.12% complete. So it's benefiting me at least, if not anybody else. So get Buzz to 1 mil subs, and I bet he'll do it. Yeah. 1 million subs. That's a lot of subscribers. Yeah, right now I only get runes via drops and essence simplings and maze randoms primarily. Which actually, the amount of chaos runes that I get from maze randoms over a couple years is not negligible. Not negligible. Yeah. This is kind of weird. What world are we on today? We are on 86. This is like our 4th world. People have enjoyed taking my world tonight, but it is what it is. This man embodies the grind. Makes 99 runecrafting on a main seem so easy and fast. Yes, precisely. So fast. Yo, Ben Freeman, welcome to the stream. We are hunting medium clues and iron ore, where medium clues are just a distraction, so we don't focus on iron ore. Because that's what we really need. 1 million subs would be the biggest old school RuneScape YouTube channel. Speaking of that, Buzz, do you have a favorite Snowflake account you watch on YouTube? Yeah, so I like watching, obviously, Limpwort and Verf. They both have amazing chunk snowflakes. I've recently started watching Impling Only. She's great stuff. Of course, you can check out other people related to the chunk universe in my showcase on my channel. Yeah, that includes Coffee Cake, who's in the chat. Bowser is great. I'm mostly interested in chunk stuff right now, so I know that tile stuff is big in the subscriber world right now, but I just can't really make myself watch that. So what am I putting lamps on right now? I'm putting them on agility. I'm going to at least put them up to level 5, and then I may help along my crafting, because it takes a long time to get seaweed from baby implings that are rated 1 out of 100. So I might just help that along real fast, and then after that all the other lamps are probably just going straight in agility, because if I roll the east chunk, I would like to do the agility portion of that chunk as well, which means I'd have to lamp up to 50, which is pretty high, but I mean, with the amount of time I have, I might make it, so. You like hearing the joy in my voice? It's always nice seeing people doing what they love. Oh yeah, for sure. This is easily my favorite account I've made and played, so I still have a lot of motivation for this account. It always makes me a little bit like when I have a couple days, like weekends, I don't get to play very much, so I'm always like, am I putting in enough time and effort? Am I getting lazy on this account? Because I don't want to be lazy. I like this account a lot. But the thing is in order to get it to a fun spot in like good time, you have to put in a lot of time. And so I want to keep myself in check. If you want some chunk stuff, you're chunk adjacent. I see. Chunk adjacent. Check out you Jack. I did watch Randy's video that came out today. Yeah, he's that is a lot of medium clues for sure, and a lot of them had Addy axes. Just saying. Like every other clue seemed to have one of the items that I wanted, which was very encouraging. There are a couple stinkers, but you know, it'll be that way. Gotta give you all the respect for doing this. It has been ruthless, man. Weaponized Stats for the win, I guess. Oh my gosh. How many times is this gonna happen tonight? Should get a counter going. I guess we'll find another world. Yeah, it was a ton of clues. Lamping from 1 to 50. RuneScapers truly are something else. I mean, yeah, we are a little bit something. Something. Yeah, I loved his montages. I like his voiceovers during it. It's a very Rendy way of doing a montage. I loved it. By the way, what's your average for completing a clue? Has to take an insane amount of time, right? Well, here's the thing. I haven't actually completed a clue yet. A medium clue, at least. That's because for a long time it seemed to be impossible until they made the clue scroll changes, where their despawn timer doesn't go down while you're logged out. So, like, 90,000 or something of my kills were done before that. And then I had 3 steps, and then I fumbled them. And now I have 3 more steps. So if I were to, let me see, I would say it'd probably take a month and a half if I hadn't fumbled my first 3 and I had only gotten my next 2. It would have probably been about a month and a half or so. And he is a legend. Yeah, the little voiceover stuff. I wonder if if he pays an editor now, or if he like has a completely new editing style, because it's vastly different from his old stuff. And I can't, like, having made like what 4 videos myself, I cannot imagine the amount of time that would have to go into all those little editing things, all the little cuts and little effects and voiceovers and all this stuff. Just, it sounds very difficult to me. And to make an hour-long video out of that. Wow. No fumbling. That's yes, correct. That's how we do it here. No fumbling. I did get a 3rd step. I got it on Tuesday morning. So we are officially making progress. Oh, it's quite tragic. It is, like, I've been working for a long time on these. Not even sure at this point. I could check my temple and figure out when was the last time I would cut and then subtract like a week. But yeah, I guess I could check real fast. Let's see. Okay, so I stopped woodcutting around June 10th. So it's been 20 days. Yeah, about a month. I've been working on these 3 steps for about a month, so yeah. Also, when he showed his monitor setup with how many alts he has logged in, yeah, it's insane how he can keep track of that. I can barely stay logged in on 2 accounts, honestly. Yeah, Coffee Cake can attest as well. It is not fun. Takes something like 30 minutes to an hour of editing for 1 minute of video. Somewhere in the ballpark, depending on how heavy with the effects they go. Yeah, I mean, my stuff is very simple, and it still takes me forever. I just am not good at it. And that's because I haven't put in time to be good at it, but I just want to show people what I'm doing on my account, and that's it ultimately. I'm not here to impress people with editing skill. Yeah, he could be putting in like 60 hours, which makes me wonder if he has like, if he's paying an editor, because it might be worth it at that point. The sponsor money would pay for it. but it would be kind of hard. I feel like handing over the reins to an editor would be very difficult because like you have a creative direction you want it to go, and you would have to give them like all of the footage and they would have to kind of come up with the video. It sounds very difficult to make it a video that you want to make, you know? Sounds kind of hard. Two monitors. Impressed by my editing. Well, I can put one clip before the other clip. I can do that quite well. Oh, and that one intro that I made, I found out how to make the guy spin and move across the screen. I was very, very impressed with myself. I'm using like this free and open source video thing called Shotcut, and it's like the bare bones basics, and it seems to be able to do most things, but I don't know. You're at the point where a 10-minute video takes an hour. That's not bad. That's respectable. After when you started, it was a 3 to 4 hour adventure to knock out a 10-minute video. Yeah, my first video, it took me around 1 week of editing to put out that 40-minute first video, having never edited before. And I got to work on it for like 3 hours a night, so it was, how long would that be? Like 20 hours? Something like that. But, I mean, most of it, you know, you're just putting one clip after the next, checking audio levels, stuff like that. At least when you keep it simple, stupid, like, for me, so. I think it gets easier when you find someone in your audience to edit. They're more familiar with your style already. That's true, that's true. Whoever did his first, like, transition, whether it was him or someone else, wouldn't have had much to go on, though, because all of his stuff before was very, like dark metal kind of vibe, and then it changed to something completely different from one video to the next. One foot in front of the other, yeah. Shotcut's a good place to start. I'm glad that someone has reinforced the the software I'm using. It's nice because I don't have to pay for it. A lot of people say that they have like some jailbroken version of, or stolen version of Sony Vegas or something. I'm like, I'll just keep a clean operation over here. Clean, free and open source. Could make a plugin if I wanted to myself, you know. Anyway. Yeah, Randy learned Blender to make that intro. I did a little bit of Blender in college, but nothing to write home about. Definitely way worse than Randy, I can tell you that. On topic of multiple accounts, it's dependent on the task, in your opinion. You can easily do 3 amethyst alts while doing agility on your main. That's true. If it's something AFK on, like, if you're doing AFK across multiple accounts, like everything's doing AFK, it just seems like you're doing one busy thing on one account, you know? The problem is when you're doing 2 busy things on 2 accounts, or any busy things, or busy things on more than one account. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, it's so hard for me to juggle clues and lure at the same time. My brain just can't do that. Use DaVinci Resolve, completely free. Wow. I like free. You spent 300 hours plus in Shotcut. You only swapped out because you're already using Photoshop for other things, and it has some more bucks to get you Premiere Pro. You can do everything you need to in Shotcut, you just find it's not great with your resources, and you can crash lag out. Yeah, I was getting some crashes towards the end of my 40-minute video. It was like, well, it's alright, we just have a couple more clips. Don't blow up. Ah. Oh, and it sometimes just randomly crashes for me. It's very annoying, but usually like it crashes in such a way that it has a good enough save state that it can mostly recover most of your stuff, so. But I do press Control S frequently. Yeah, every 5 seconds with shotgun. You can clue juggle and one other thing, but nothing beyond that. Yeah, it gets a little taxing with the juggling for sure. Hey, Brennan. Can't stay awake after work. That's fine. If you need to sleep, that's okay. It's a human thing that happens to people. Yes, Tech8 man. I did get a 3rd, and I'm very stoked about it. Feels like I'm actually not wasting my time here. Which, I mean, I'm getting my iron, which is my goal, but like, you know, the short-term goal is the casket. I really want to put out the video, so like, please. But right now I'm fairly firmly set on getting 5 steps, so need to have that luck happen 2 more times. To announce you broke the 200 kills in an hour threshold. Congratulations. Round of applause for Coffee Cake over there. Beasting out underneath the barbarian village. Oh. You can help me lure in a bit? Oh, sure. Sleep's so inefficient. True. Kind of XP waste, but like coming down from caffeine. Yeah, that happens to me at work. I have like a big mug of coffee and I drink it throughout the morning, and then in the afternoon, after lunch, it hits at 2 to 3 o'clock and I'm like, oh dear Lord, help. I can't make it. I've been surviving off of candy from the break room candy bowl. Probably not a great way to go, but keeps me awake. World 86. Did I move? Oh yeah, someone crashed me. I'm in 78 now. I've been crashed like 4 times or something this stream already. Mace gang. Let's throw in some maces. Oh, I don't like how I can only do... Oh my gosh. Oh, that's embarrassing. Look at all that. Remove. That's embarrassing. Wait, did I just get a step? No, that's 2. 2 steps.
Oh, yeah.
I have a feeling it'll be a sub 5 clue step if you gather 5 clues. Yeah, or it'll be a 5-step clue if you don't get it. Yeah, it's just... I feel like... I know RNG doesn't work that way, but like... It just feels like it would work that way, doesn't it? What do I do for work? I am a programmer. You didn't think Albert Einstein was a real person? You guys thought he was just a theoretical physicist? Where's the head slap one? Think? Oh, that's one of these, isn't it? Oh, I'll take this though. Theoretical. Gosh dang it. You need chocolate come 2 p.m. nap time. Mm-hmm. It's a great time for some chocolate. 5 steps is definitely the way to go. How much time is it per usable clue? Yeah, Brennan, there's 2 steps in this chunk, and there are 162 possible steps. So there's a 1 out of 81 chance that when I get a clue scroll drop, it's one that I can do. And there's a 1 out of 128 chance of getting a clue scroll from a drop, which means that to go on rate, 128 times 81, sorry, would be around 10,000 guard kills. Which is, let me see, probably a week and a half to 2 weeks, maybe 2 weeks, something like that. Go for 5 clues if your pain and suffering is any indication of how it goes. Yeah, I think going for 4 would just be too much of a cop-out. And it would just be... It would be such a mental hurdle if I didn't get a casket. But fumbling, would that be a bigger mental hurdle? That'll be the second time I've fumbled more than 3 or more clues. I don't know. He was though. Yeah. I think it's a good pun. It is a good one. I'll confess, but yeah. Just angered 2 strangers on the street unintentionally. Called them hipsters. Am I dumb? I'm trying to think. Oh, apparently. It's co-joined twins. There you go. There you go. Oh, jeez. Each medium clue step is 2 Dragon Warhammers. Well, in terms of like rate, but I kill these significantly faster than most people kill the shamans. Makes your 1 out of 1460 seem easy. I mean, I've got the Addy Mace though. Kind of like, it's really hard to compare those things. Like, I don't really have a good way to, like, for instance, compare myself to Verv, because he has the cudgel, you know? So, like, he killed 100,000 hill giants plus and stuff, and has max melees, but, you know, he also has the cudgel and better equipment and stuff. So, I think a lot of the times, I tell this to my wife all the time, but comparing yourself to other people is never usually very healthy for your own progress and development, so I kind of just keep killing these guys. Yeah, the max number is 5, correct. 1 more month for a casket. Yeah, but I'm hoping that I get a little bit lucky. Because I went double the rate on the 3rd step, so, like, you know, it's gotta kind of even out, right? Have a good night, coffee cake. Hope you get a doable step sometime. I'll have to stream more often so you get luckier, so I suppose. Have a good 4th of July weekend if you are in America. Well, I guess everyone can have a good 4th of July weekend, but... but we're celebrating the 4th of July, so yeah. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say. Good rank is one of your greatest regrets. It's better to try for 5 and fumble than 4 and get hit by a 5 step. Yeah, I think we're all in the same camp here now. Heard once, comparison is the theft of joy. That sounds like a wise man way to say what I said. A smarty cat way. Decent measure of equipment and grind strength. But you're out for the night. Yeah, oh yeah, I read that. Technically, if you include your first fumble, I already got a casket. True. Did Verf take a break from his chunk man? I don't think he took a break officially. He's recently started playing his PvP account, so he plays less on his chunk account. Also, kind of just the grinds that he has, he can't really stream them very well. Because he's hoping to get the Visi out of the way. So every once in a while I'll check his tempo because I'm refreshing his too. And yeah, so he's playing, just not as much as he was before he started his PvP account again. It's gotta even out, says the guy who did 36,000 corp kills per pet. Yeah, I saw that. Somebody did that. Kinda crazy. I wish this Earth Templing would just succumb to my allure. Verf has to be a little burn on his chunk too. He goes really hard. Yeah, he does go really hard. It is his job. So he puts in a lot of hours. I did get a third clue, and I'm very excited about it. I'm definitely going for 4. I'm probably going for 5 because just all of the mine traps that I'm in right now of going for 4 and not getting it would just be so bad. So at least 4, probably 5. So hopefully I'll get out a video in July. Can you go for 4, and if it's a 5 step, you just ground? Well, so how clue juggling works is if you get a clue scroll drop, it resets the clue counter on your clue scrolls. So you have to have all of the steps before you do your clue scrolls. So that way it's not just a do it when you get it kind of thing. It's a, yeah. Oh, gotta head out. Take care. Have a good weekend, everybody. Alright, you too, you Jack. Have a great weekend. Stay safe. If you're around fireworks. Well, and if you're not around fireworks, just stay safe as well. Only got till midnight, then you're getting us a video by July. Uh-oh. Man. That's true. Tomorrow is July 1st. It's crazy. That means that 2022 is already halfway over. It always, like, it just goes by so fast. No. Yeah, the year kind of has been a blur, hasn't it? For me, like, everything just kind of blends together. And I think that's just kind of part of life after school. Like, in school, it's kind of like, you know, it's this part of year because you're in school. And then it's this part of year because you're not in school. Whereas, like, when you work, it just, I am working, I am working, I am working, I am working. And so the year just gets all fuzzy. Why doesn't fire? I know the punchline's gonna have firework. I know it. Yeah, yes. Woo! I got it. I got it. I feel so intelligent. Ho ho ho. Do I have a laugh? Yes, I do. Oh, that's a shrug. Laugh? Hello? Laugh. Ho 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 ho. No major breaks determined by 2 months of vacation. I've only followed Europe's way of work schedules. Don't they? Okay. I know if I say something, I'm gonna get real fast in the category of stuff, talking about stuff I don't know. But I remember hearing something about like a 4-day week. I don't know if that was like a concept or like someone's actually practicing that, but honestly, nothing ever happens at work on Fridays for me. It's like everybody's just like mind off. It's just researched. Gotcha. Because some people would say that like you'd be just as efficient or something. Proven people are more productive working 4-day weeks and 10-hour shifts. Oh, I don't want to work 10 hours though. I don't know if I'd be more productive. 10 hours. I usually, like, when it starts getting towards 3 to 4, my mind is just kind of all wobbly, and I don't know if you add 2 more hours on that, if I get much more done. I am correct, yeah. 4-day week, and most countries in Europe give 30-day mandatory vacation here. That's crazy. My work gives me, like, what am I at right now? The longer I work there, the more vacation time I get. I think I have 10 days right now. So I get 10 days a year. 5 weeks in Norway. Holy smokes. And they can do that stuff because it's like subsidized by the government, right? I can't imagine that like companies would be like, yeah, let's pay them to work less, you know? You think some countries like Denmark or Netherlands are trying it? Yeah. It's definitely intriguing. Is he a mime or is he a maze? If he's a maze, speedrun. Good luck. I don't know if that showed up in your chat, but good luck. The government actually works for people there. Pay withholder fees. Yeah, we've definitely got some inefficiencies over here for sure. Spain is trialing the 32-hour 4-day week. 32-hour. How does that work? So 4 days. So it's just you're just chopping off a day, not add. Oh no. Like you saw me, I was clicking there, right? I was clicking there, like the whole time, and he just pulls me at him. Anyway, sorry for cheating, everybody. I'm sorry. Account ruined. Oh my god. Ought to just let my clues despawn. Like your state robbing your mom of her car for a year. Yeah, that seems like there could be something done about that. Couple inefficiencies there, but what you gonna do? Start over. I felt really bad when I unlocked that dwarf song way over there. I'm like, no, 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 no. And it just pulls me like that way onto that stupid square right there. Man. And I have that dwarf theme, which actually is kind of a banger. I did listen to it. Did you get Chaos Runes? Crucidolan? Oh my gosh, 1,000 Chaos Runes? Oh no. What's your total level? Let me check. Oh, well, yeah, you got pretty high total. I wouldn't have gotten as much. But still. Jealous. That's probably at least 2 rolls that were Chaos. 4 KGP? Thank goodness that's on the table. In your face, hardcore Ironman. Does anyone have a genre of music they would like to listen to? An electronic dance music genre or a RuneScape genre. If you want to listen to RuneScape music. I'm like listening to these and I'm like not actually hearing anything new or intriguing. So I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with music. Venislav Opa Breton. Is that on Monstercat? Has to be either in this list here or on Monstercat. Some brass. I'd probably wake up some kiddos and disturb some Kardashian watching upstairs. Late at night you like Radiohead? Is that someone here? Probably not on. Sorry, I'm gonna get rid of this silence, I promise. We'll just have to. Why can't you tell the other music Falador? Genre. Let's go with. Jeez. I want something that's not gonna put me to sleep. I can I even turn on accept aid? I don't know where that stuff is now. No, it's here. Ironman, do not accept aid. I don't want to disturb the Kardashian viewer. Okay, I need something fast. You know what? Let's just do drum and bass. Instinct. Okay, we'll see if this is like put you to sleep stuff or not. But I'm just scared of silence, so I need something going. You know what they say about dead air? I actually don't know what they say about dead air, but it sounds like it won't be great. The most annoying EDM possible. Oh, let me tell you, there is some stuff where it's like, okay, and then they hit the drop, and it's like, dear goodness. Some of the stuff is really, really, really wobbly. Let me find some. Some of the stuff. Let me see if I can find some. Some of they're just like just the normal kind of dubstep stuff gets really bad. Let's see what this one is. This was released 10 days ago. Hey, Meatwad515. Yes, we did get a third one. It's great. Life is wonderful. We are hurriedly searching for 4 and 5. Anytime you listen to something that you like, I just picture that old vine of goth kids dancing under an overpass. Unfortunately, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I didn't watch Vine and I don't watch TikTok. I'm just a boring old curmudgeon. Although from what I've heard, Vine is better than TikTok. You know, sometimes, let me see if I can find some excision, because some of his stuff gets really scrambly. Excision. Stay clean, God Daddy. Stay clean. +1 coffee.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
There we go.
Oh yeah.
Need a coffee. It's like coffee. Oh, why hasn't it popped up yet? Thank you for the coffee. I'm trying to figure out where. It's supposed to pop up, isn't it? In it? I don't know why it's not popping up. There's supposed to be an alert thing. But I'll read off your message here. One sec. Let me find it again. Thank you for letting me know. I would have felt bad. Even worse. I don't know why the notification didn't come up. It's supposed to come up and scare me. But right, what do you call two monkeys who share an Amazon account? Prime mates. That's a good one. Primates. Did you come up with all these yourself, Groupalek? Or did you outsource your brain? All of your hard laughs to someone else. But thank you for supporting. It's much appreciated, sir. What was I doing? I was trying to find a bad song. You're too dumb for that, you just remember them. Well, that's more impressive than me. I can't remember anything. I hear a joke, I'm like, that's funny, and then my brain is like, yeah, I've never heard that joke. Next time, or someone asks, do you have a funny joke? And I'm like, never heard a funny joke in my life, actually. Alright, let me see if I can find a bad song, because I know there's weird wobbly stuff. Monstercat has plenty of that. I think a lot of their like trap stuff is kind of let's do this. All the guards share the same drop tables and they have the same probabilities. Praise be to him. Oh, it did? Did I miss it? Am I crazy? Hold up here. Did I? Okay, yeah, this is pretty bad actually. Does this count, Brennan? Is this bad enough for you? This is not something I would listen to in my free time. Okay, this is bad enough for me. I'm counting it. Let's go to something else. What? Why does it say no tracks? I have tracks in here. I'm just gonna turn on my good old-fashioned RuneScape. There we go. Too much EDM tonight. I need to go. I want to verify that it went off because I did not hear it at all. It's supposed to play through my headphones as well as go to the live stream, but maybe that's where it failed. It didn't go through my headphones. And I didn't have it pulled up. That's probably it. When I start the stream, I can't hear the intro song either. It starts to play it in my headphones, and then 10 seconds in, it's actually this is so hard. So I'm just hoping that I start unmuting my mic at the right time. I'm getting distracted. I have to focus on beating these guards into oblivion. It'll be nice when I start getting some agility levels under my belt, because I sit at 0 run for so long. So is anybody doing anything fun for the 4th of July weekend? Assuming, based on time zone, most of us are US, or I suppose Canada probably, but we are just headed to the in-laws. We're gonna do some baby fireworks for the kids, and then I'm gonna go and for the cousin-in-laws, I'm gonna go light off big fireworks because they want big fireworks, but their parents don't trust them to light them, so I'm gonna light them. My favorite feeling on the 4th of July is when you drop in the artillery shell, you have your punk right there, you're ready to light it, and then you just hear the and then you have to sprint. I can never be one of those cool people that slowly backs away and backs 4 feet away. That's not me. I tuck tail and run. When I was a kid and I would light them, I would hide behind our car in the driveway, and then just look at the explosions in the sky. It was great. Cool guys run like heck away from explosions. Those artillery shells scared the bejesus out of me. It's because one time when the burning wick was powerful enough to knock over the artillery shell, and then it shot underneath our neighbor's car and exploded under their car, and I'm I don't want to be close to anything that's doing that. Or like when they get stuck in the tube, sometimes if you're not careful, like you can get it a little bit stuck in the tube. Your cat freaks around fireworks, so you don't really partake unless you're out in a secluded area. Yeah, we live in like in a city, and there's fireworks all the time at night. Probably starting tomorrow night, up until the 4th night, and yeah, our kiddos. Well, they need a good night's sleep in order to not be gremlins the next day. So we're really just expecting a bunch of gremlins, which is why we're headed out. And we're gonna spend like the next couple days at our the in-laws' farm. Much quieter there. Which it'll be nice for me selfishly when they're a little bit older, because I love fireworks. I love getting to light off fireworks and be around fireworks. It's just really fun, but not at this age apparently, so that's okay. Are stick rockets legal in the US? Like ball rockets? Some states are legal, some are not. You're gonna get Japanese food? What should you get, Goth Daddy? Well, whenever I hear Japanese food, I just instantly think sushi. But what sushi? Oh, it's been so long since I've had sushi. I didn't have sushi till I met my wife, and then it's like, oh man. How did I miss this my whole life? I always like the ones that have like spicy crab sauce. Or the nigiri stuff. This stuff's good. If you don't think too much about eating raw fish, it's very good. Same happens in your area. It sounds like a war zone this time of year. Yeah. I never understand the people that light off artillery shells in the daylight, but eh. Where you live, all fireworks are banned / not sold. You have to go out of state to get any big fireworks. Oh. All I can get around here is sprinklers. The sparklers. Yeah. Yeah, we do a lot of those around here. And the little pops, the ones that you throw on the ground. And smoke bombs. Yeah, we live pretty big around here. Tiny firework rockets on wooden sticks. Yeah. In America, we call them bottle rockets, I think. I think that's the American equivalent. Sushi gang, yee yee. Man, we need to go back to sushi. Problem is just that I don't think either of our kids would like anything from sushi. Which is unfortunately how I have to think about food these days. Well, maybe we could like dissect a roll. They like rice and avocado. Maybe they'd be okay. They just wouldn't like the seaweed, I don't think. Sushi in the Midwest doesn't sound very fresh. Yeah, I can't really fight that very much. I mean, okay, if you go to like a sushi place, it'll be fresher. Oh, hey, here's number 3, I think. Let's test. Ah, I clicked this one, and I'm like, wait, I can do that step. Nope. Okay. But yeah, if you go to a sushi place in the Midwest, it's fresher than if you buy sushi from like a store, you know? But it's, you know, the fish have probably been dead for a while. Oh yeah, that reminds me, I need to add the stinking thinger. Clue scroll. Imagine if we got ranger boots from the first casket. That would be awesome. I would believe in streamer luck if that happened, which I'm planning on opening, regardless of when I get it. I'm gonna open it on stream because that just sounds way more fun. Although then you guys will hear like my actual sad reaction of, oh, it's just an Addy dagger and air runes. Ugh. Aha. Pinball. I think pinball is one of the worst ones because it only gives me cut gems. Sushi out here is usually fresh caught. Yeah, I mean, I feel like in Hawaii it'd probably be more expensive. Wait. Oh. Okay, that notification telling me one of my Clue Girls is going to despawn, it was for the one that I just dropped that I couldn't use. Okay. Anyway, I feel like it'd be more expensive to import fish to Hawaii than to actually just catch your fish in Hawaii and then make your sushi that way. But I was looking up, like, when we were going fishing, which we still need to do. We need to go fishing again. But I was looking up how to take care of a fish after you catch it. Like, what do you do with it? And there was this one guy showing this, like, Japanese method of killing a fish and draining it and stuff. And, like, so that you're not just throwing it in an ice bucket and it dies that way. And apparently it's supposed to help the fish keep a lot better. But it's like a much more hands-on thing, and so I'm imagining that good sushi places would do that. But I can't imagine one of these Midwest places. Well, I guess they'd really just have to pay more for a fish that was killed that way. And sushi would be more expensive. Yeah, in the maze range, you get unlimited energy, but not that one. I don't know. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense, because there's like a time component to the maze, whereas there's not really one to the pinball. Like, there's a running component, but not really a time component. So I guess it makes sense. Kinda. Let me tell you, so we had my mother-in-law bring some, like, glass pitchers that we got on our wedding registries long ago, and I'm using them to make mass amounts of sun tea. I'm in too deep, guys. But this last batch, I made, like, 2 gallons, and it is the best batch I have made, and I am thrilled. Every night I'm gonna have so much. I did feel pretty bad looking at how much sugar I put in the jars when I made it, but like drinking it, I don't feel too bad. Okay, saying I fish is true. I have thrown a fishing pole into the lake. I don't really catch anything, and most of my my time as an adult parent fishing has been spent making sure that my son doesn't fall in and like that he's not gonna snag somebody with his hook, and you know, doing more parent stuff than fishing stuff. But I do like to fish. I kind of just, you know, grew up. My dad really enjoyed fishing because he went fishing with his dad. And yeah. So I like doing it because I did it with my dad. Even though we're horrible at it, it's just fun to get out on the lake, you know? Or, well, we never go out in a boat. We just sit on the shore like losers, but... I used to always have my dad put the worms on my hook, and now I'm that guy. Which, my dad has early onset Alzheimer's or some sort of dementia sort of stuff. And unfortunately, I don't think that he got to see me put my worms on by myself before he kind of lost it. So that's one regret I have. I do wish I did that earlier. Never freshwater fished? Like not out of the ocean? Well, I mean, it's not too impressive. At least not around here. I've never ocean fished, so we're the same there. Try to fish salmon. Oh, my dad tried the fly fishing stuff. Yeah, I don't know if you ever got the knack for it, but it looks quite complicated. It sounds really fun being out there in like high shore, you know, those really tall boots. And like crystal clear rivers. It sounds really fun. I don't know if it'd be relaxing, but it sounds fun. Sorry to hear about your dad. At least he carried his lessons to your son. Yeah. Yeah. Had a good time, so gotta share that with my boy. So you'll live to get off the island again. Well, if you ever want to get off that island and come to this huge island in the United States of America, you could come to this undisclosed state and hang out. It's fun until you try it for the first time and end up with 15 flies in the nearby trees. Yep, sounds about right. Or like a fly in the back of your head. Like you're just casting too many times for it not to go wrong at some point. Great first time fishing experience. That reminds me, we were gonna go like camping and fishing and stuff for Father's Day, but we like literally everyone forgot about it in our family. We just forgot until like the day after. We're like, wait, we were supposed to go fishing and camping this weekend, weren't we? How did that happen? I don't know. But we have to get out there again sometime. We did set up the tent in our living room though. Our living room is not as big when there is a tent in it. Do you ever eat dried fish out there? Dried fish. Dried fish. I don't think I have. Dried fish. I'm trying to think of what that would even be like. Maybe I have. Have a hard time imagining it. Dried fish. Oh. Live fish. Ah, do live fishes. Lutefisk? Is that what? Lutefisk? My dad's side of the family is Norwegian, so they would eat. I don't know if it was some lutefisk or just sardines or something, but they would eat some sort of canned small fishes. Yeah, like pickled, like a pickled fish. I don't remember what it's called. Maybe it's a sardine. We actually went on our honeymoon to Norway. It's a good time. Good time. I did crash the rental into a mountain, but we did escape without any felony charges. Somehow. Where did I go? What's it called? Sagna? Something like that? Let me see it on the map. Because that sounds right. It's on like the south tip of Norway. Yeah, by Kristiansand. We went to this place. And we stayed at an Airbnb there. Your app crashed? What did you miss? Not a whole lot. We're just talking about fish. Crashing into mountains. Yeah, I mean, let me tell you some life advice. If you're going to a foreign country, just have other people from that foreign country drive you places. Don't be a superhero and get a rental. Also, they need bigger roads over there. And those darn cameras, they're like, you're going too fast. We'll charge that straight to your card that you rented your car on. It was a nice place though. Unfortunately, when we went, it was really like rainy, so being so close to the ocean was not particularly superb. To be fair, the roads in Norway are pretty bad because you have like 35 degrees Celsius peaks in summer. Yeah, they crack easily. Yeah, we didn't have a whole lot of issues with the cracks, but compared to the US, it just feels so small. Like the lanes just feel small. I don't know if it's like significantly smaller, but I know the vehicles in general are smaller. A lot of electric cars over there. Maybe there also just wasn't as much of a shoulder. I'm not sure. But it was fun over there. Although I did spend like the equivalent of like $7 US on a Dr. Pepper at a store, and you don't get refills or ice. It's just like, just spent $7 on this. I live by that. Yeah. Isn't everything bigger in the US? Well, that's what they say. Or at least bigger in Texas. Did I check out the beer prices? See, I didn't really want to be horribly, like, tipsy in a foreign country. Having to drive myself in this car that I already crashed into a mountain. I'm also pretty sure we got, like, 3 tickets because I didn't understand how the parking system worked in Kristiansand. But I fled the country before there were too many repercussions. Oh, here's, what is this, number 4? I think it's number 4. Ah. drove around Iceland a few years ago. Oh, that's cool. Even went through a closed road to get to a waterfall. I hear Iceland's pretty pretty. That's what I hear. 13 bucks for a half liter. That sounds expensive. How much is a half liter? Let me do a conversion to the American unit. 0.5 liter to ounces. To fluid ounces. 16 ounces. Oh, so that's like just a pop. Like a tall pop. Okay. 13 bucks. Is that 13... What do you guys have? Kroner? 13... Or is that US dollars? Regardless, it sounds like a lot. Norway alcohol prices are horrible. Oh yeah, because they have loads of taxes on it or something. 13 US dollars. Jeez, yeah. I don't know where I could even find a beer that expensive just for like a beer. Then again, I'm not really a beer drinker, but I mean, just the canned beers, not very expensive here. That is less fluid though. But I guess I don't order many like IPA, nice, sturdy, stout sort of stuffs, you know. I just drink wine on occasion. Normally alcohol prices are horrible. Your friend from Trondland, can't remember spelling, said a liter of vodka. Holy smokes. Ouch. That's crazy. 60 to 100. That's crazy. Good morning, Dennis Platner. We will not need progress today, but on Tuesday morning I did get a third medium step, so we're cooking. Only 2 more to go. And of course, since then, you know, we've had other progress, like towards our iron ore goal and stuff, but yeah, that's the most flashy one. $13 beer in US is like a 12% porter or something heavy like that. Yeah, something that's like pure alcohol. Well, 12% isn't that high, but yeah. A liter of vodka is 50. Wow. And the Vinmonopoly government ran stores where you can buy. Oh, really? The government runs your alcohol stores. That's very interesting. I guess it kind of makes sense. Huh. What's up, my main man? Still hunting, or did he go full spastic and lose him again? Nope, just normal amounts of spastic. We have our 2 that we had before, and we have another one that decided to join the family, so looking for just 2 more. Yeah. Feel like casket incoming. I like what you're feeling, Regular supermarkets can only sell below 10%. Ah. I feel like as long as they will sell you some alcohol, you can probably, you know, you can probably distill it a little bit somehow and then make stronger stuff. Or you could just drink more if that's what you're looking for. You feel a 4-step casket, that way you can keep the 5th step and get a head start on the next one. I would not complain about that. That sounds pretty nice. Although then I'll be juggling sooner again. I don't know if you're in the stream. old school twin, but got some nice skiller stats. These are very aesthetically pleasing. We just go to Sweden, buy it for half price, and import it illegally. We did take a little trip over to Sweden on our honeymoon too, just right across. There was like a mall right across the border or something like that. And we bought Swedish chocolate from there. Because apparently the lady who was helping us said that like it's taxed so much more heavily or something in Norway than in Sweden. So we loaded up. They do have good chocolate over there, we'll confess. Pretty sure it's highly illegal. Oh, sorry. I don't know. This is why you don't talk about things that you don't know anything about. Distilling in the US is still contested. Oh, well. Show so much on. Just completed both Desert Treasure and Recipe for Disaster for the first time today. Adrenaline's pumping. Well, congratulations, Dennis. That's awesome. Both of those things give very nice rewards, so enjoy them. Also, do you know if you'll be the first OneChunk locked account that gets a medium casket? Because before this update, it was impossible with the nerdlog. Yeah, it's possible that I'd be the first. I haven't seen anybody else, but I haven't really been looking. I guess the detectives that watch everybody, like Daryl, would probably know. Yeah, sugar tax. Oh, really? They removed it not that long ago? Well, we went at the wrong time. Norwegian chocolate is better, right? I don't know if we ever had Norwegian chocolate. I don't know. Yeah, why didn't we have Norwegian chocolate? Well, probably because it was like $70 million when we were there. I don't actually know how significant it was, but we only went to like, so we stayed at an Airbnb pretty close to the ocean, and then we would like go into town, the nearest by town, to the grocery store or the supermarket, and we would like buy stuff to make our food. And I don't know, maybe we just didn't see chocolate, or maybe, I don't know. But the one thing I do remember is we couldn't find normal cheese, so we got goat cheese. And my wife had never had it before. Neither of us had had it, actually. And she hated it, and I thought it was great. So I ate it all. And then when I drank water from my water bottle started smelling like goat cheese. And now she can't drink from my water bottle because all she'll think about is goat cheese. But it's not that bad. I don't know what the big deal is, but eh. You need a P.O. box ASAP. Or I just need to head back over to Norway and do it right. All European chocolate is better than US chocolate. That's probably fair. Although Hawaiian chocolate's very good. Do they actually have like manufacturing plants for chocolate in Hawaii? I always imagine that Hawaii has like, it's like so packed because it's like square footage. It's not that big compared to most, states. I don't know. Once again, I'm pretty ignorant about a lot. Want to send him some stuff? Oh, jeez. Couldn't find normal cheese. Well, it doesn't help that we don't read Norwegian. So it could have been there was cheese right next to the cheese that we bought. But shopping in like a supermarket in Norway is significantly different than it is in the US. Because in the US, we have like so many different brands of everything, and it's like all these like it's just stocked full. And whereas like at the supermarket we went to, there's like, you know, there's like one thing and there's only a couple of them out on the shelf. It's like much more simple, but for an American, it's like, can we even buy anything here? But cheese looks like cheese regard. That's true. I mean, yeah, it could just be we're dumb, which is probably quite likely. Small batch of local cocoa farms. Oh, that's awesome. Definitely aren't any cocoa farms where I live. But I guess that's the right climate. Yeah. That's a pretty lucky pet. You got it by 70, at least. Probably not as lucky as mine, but, well, it could have been. Just means that you have 70. Pretty darn lucky, though. Hey, Chem Lover 6. What is my favorite pet in the game? Oh, that one, I can hear that one. Hey, Michael. Thanks for the coffee. Saw me 3 months ago and I'm still going. That's right. I've been going for, geez, almost 11 months, actually. So... Going strong, but thank you very much, Michael. It's very, very generous whenever someone feels it in their heart to buy the old coffee for the man. Dropping Fury. Is this man actually dropping Furies? Is he dropping his group's Furies? Sorry, Kim. My favorite pet in the game. I mean, kangaroo is pretty darn good. What are the pets? Let me get a look at the pet list. Pet. Oh, sorry. Pet list. I do think the armadillo one looks pretty good. Oh, all your boys quit on you. Oh no. I feel like that's how most groups go. Let me look here. Bloodhound is always impressive to see. I do like how, like, Noon looks. It's just a very aesthetically pleasing model. What else is here? Yeah, I guess I would say those ones. Can't think of any better ones. Oh, you're a chemist. That makes sense. You made this YouTube account when you were naive, not a drug thing. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. A lover of the chemicals. You're partial to Vorky? This is the first pet you've ever gotten? Yeah, I mean, he's not a bad shout. Looks pretty good. I feel like he's probably more common than quite a few because you can just farm Vorky so easy, or sorry, Vorcats so easily. Like, you have reason to because it's just a money printer. But yeah, you do love Jad. Yeah, I like the normal Jad pet, not the one like the Inferno Jads. I don't really like how they look. I like the normal Jad. The Barbarian Assault pet is also pretty cool. Prince Black Dragon's pretty good. That's what a drug kingpin would say. True. Oh hey, I saw you, bud. I saw you. How do you tell the difference between a chemist and a plumber? Ask them how to pronounce the word unionized. Oh, unionized. I get you. See what you did there. You got misayaki salmon over rice. That sounds great. Let me get a visual. Can't go wrong with salmon. What makes it special? Let me see. Sounds really good. I'm always scared to grill fish because I don't know what I'm doing. But this probably isn't grill. I don't know. Recipes. This guy looks like he knows what he's talking about. Yeah, you should enjoy that. That sounds great. Is this the Mad Mole? Is it? I'll tell you what. It is the Mad Mole. Perhaps the greatest song in all of RuneScape. Grilled fish is darn good. Grilled mackerel. I don't think I've ever had mackerel. I'm becoming a more worldly man. Mr. Worldwide. Always grill it in tin foil, not on the grill itself. Oh, well, that would have been great to know. Last time I grilled it, I just plopped it on there and I'm like, well, it still looks a little bit not grilled. And it got all like stuck to the grill. Oh man, we have to clean our grill. I've made steak like three or four times and hamburgers a couple times. We haven't cleaned it, and man, after a while, it just gets on top of you, and you just take so stinking long to clean. But I did find out that if you put like an actual steak rub on steak, it increases its quality by like 10 times. I used to always need A1 steak sauce, but like, oh, with a rub, you're just wasting your money on the A1 sauce. Oh my goodness. Would it be cheating if someone splashed the guards toward the middle at all times? Yeah, I don't know if that would be cheating. I have debated if it would be cheating. Like, I could just take my other account, splash them all over here, and like, then I wouldn't have to bother cooking my chickens and eating them. And I wouldn't have to chase after him, but I mean, it's, yeah. I don't really know if that would be cheating. If it's borderline, I'd rather not, you know? Grill still flaky. Dude, mackerel, you can just toss in there. Yeah. You know that? That's all flavor. What are you talking about? Flavors of dinner past. Oh yeah, I see. Just been thinking about it all wrong. Plays are best in tinfoil. Oh yeah. Alright, next time. We live, we learn. The skin on always. Huh. Yeah, usually the fillets that we get at the Walmart, usually the back side has skin and then the front side is open. So hang on, do you grill it skin up or skin down? I guess if it's in tinfoil, it might not matter. Make sure to remove the scales. It's making you hungry, Dennis. Oh yeah. Yeah, 11:24 is not a great time for munchies, unfortunately. I've been told that you're not supposed to eat before bed because, you know, your metabolism stops when you're asleep, so you're probably not supposed to eat before bed. But I've lived my whole life eating whenever I want. For better or worse. Probably for better happiness. Like sometimes as a kid, I'm just like lying in bed and I'm like, I could use a thin slice of bologna right now. So I hustle up the stairs, open the fridge, try to be as quiet as possible, steal a slice of bologna, go back downstairs like a little pack rat. But I'm being told I'm not supposed to do that. Croissants. Oh, I love croissants. It's only 6:25 here. Hey, that's not a bad time for the munchies. Either AM or PM. One's breakfast, one's supper. Skin down and covered top side with a lid, and skin's almost crispy to let the ambient heat cook the meat to a perfect medium. Yeah, there is a cooked chicken up there. It takes a long time to respawn, so I pretty much never use it. AM. Is exactly not Hawaii. I don't know where that is, but probably Europe. Yeah. Skin down. Okay, so skin is on tinfoil. The skin down. Covered topside with a lid. Like a... What kind of lid can go on a grill? Like if you just close the grill lid, the grill top, does that count? The skin's almost crispy. Till the ambient heat cook the meat. Huh. Sounds like I need to do more research before next time. It's more complicated than I thought. I'd love to be in Hawaii right now. Yeah, it would be pretty nice. But at least Brennan gets to have a great time over there. Use a cast iron lid for my Dutch oven. I don't know if I have a cast iron lid. I have a... I guess I do have a cast iron lid that had... Well, it has a plastic handle. We shouldn't do that. Wait. No, it doesn't. Yes, it does. No. Most of our lids are plastic. Please don't cook it. Oh, please don't let... Please don't. It doesn't look too good here. I'm gonna... Oh, please don't. It doesn't look too good here. I want to live day to day. I gotcha. I want to be a chef when you grow up. One day, one day. We're all kind of always growing up. Just a matter of how old we are at growing up. It does make me wonder how long, like, into my future is RuneScape gonna be, like, a big part of my life, you know? Like, it's, ever since I found it, it's been, like, a huge part of my life. Makes me wonder, like, I always thought, well, you're gonna get old, you're gonna have kids, you're gonna go to college, and by then, you won't play with RuneScape at all. But, like, hasn't happened yet. When does it stop? When do I grow up? I don't know. I'm gonna be a lottery millionaire when you grow up. Just need to start playing soon. You think it'll stick? It'll stop when Jagex goes under? I mean, it kind of feels that way. It kind of feels like the game and the enjoyment of the game is largely dependent on where Jagex decides to take the game and their company. Like, what if they just do EOC version 2? Which, by the way, I don't know if you guys saw that poll about different game modes, but some of those sound, like, awesome. I love the, like, nostalgia ones. I don't remember exactly what they were, but, like, a server special, like, that's especially, like, exactly what it was like when OSRS came out for the first time. That sounds awesome. Although I would like it if they developed it, like, separately. I want them to, like, come up with new developments every once in a while. And then we, like, reset back to 07 every once in a while. That just sounds fun to me. Wait until microtransactions start again. Oh, jeez. Yeah. I sure hope it doesn't turn into that. Like, you would think that from people's, like, visceral reaction to Squeal of Fortune and everything that's in EOC now, it's like, you'd think that they would understand what we want. And, like, you know, there's already kind of that with bonds in a way. You can pretty much buy gold from Jagex. Pretty much. But I feel like the way they did it was kind of smart. In that they're not actually adding any money. Your rune light stopped showing decreased stats in the top left. Has anyone else had this problem, or did you click something wrong? Well, let's go buy a beer. Hello? I'll like a beer. Which one should we get? Hello? What can you get me? Let's have a mind bomb. Let's see. Yeah, where'd it go? Huh. I don't know. It's not just you, though. What song is this? Escape Ground. You don't know why they put a chicken upstairs but can't add a knife to shops. That's true. I don't really know why RuneScape is the way it is. I'd be willing to bet that chicken spawn wasn't there when they first released Old School. Just makes you wonder why they put that stuff there. Try resetting your rune light. Yeah. Bonds are one thing, but the direct transfer of USD to gold or item scares you. Never worth it. Yeah. Oh, gotta love that iron. Scared of messing up your loot tracker. Yeah. You can reset each plugin. Let me see. What would this one be called? You can uninstall plugins. Iron ore. Woo. Anyone else tried the new Jagex launcher with RuneLight? Feels so good not having to type in username and password. Ooh, yeah, I was meaning to try that because they had said that they were going to add. Oh, hey, I reckon you're the Tech 8 person in the chat. Yeah, when they first announced it, I was like, well, if they add RuneLight, I'd consider it. But they added it, so I don't know why I haven't yet. But I should. Definitely should. It'd be nice if they added something like that to mobile, by the way, so you can easily switch between accounts. Thank you, Tech8. I hope I get lucky too. Wow. Your account is booming, by the way. I assume you're gonna max. That's your shroud. Say. It's same as mobile right now. You just click play and you're in game. Yeah, it's nice. Ooh, is this number 5? Oh, wrong one. Yeah, it is really nice that you can just press click to log in, because typing on mobile every single time would be a pain in the rear. But it is still not great for switching between accounts on mobile. You found a plugin in the RuneLight launcher called Boosts Information. Maybe mine's turned off too. Let me take a look. No, mine's turned on. Huh. Well, I'm glad you don't have a problem anymore, but why do I have a problem? Let's see. I don't know. Yep, have a good rest of your, I guess it's morning over there probably. Have a good day, good Friday over there. Thanks for watching. You have to tick the box to turn on the display. It is a bug. Oh. Oh, display info boxes. That's probably it. Display panel? It changes the setting to off. So, okay, I'm gonna go get hammered again. We'll see what messing with these does. I'll have another round of the wizard, please. Okay. If we take it off and back on, nothing. If we do the display panel, okay. Info boxes, okay. I don't know why that turned off. It used to be on. That's weird. My fourth one is about to disappear, which I'm okay with. But thank you for warning me. It'll be much appreciated if the fourth one happens to be one of these ones, and I missed it. So. Yeah. I don't know why it would change, but I guess it's, you know, some plugin update. I guess it resets some settings or something. Happens. Oh yeah, since last time I did get 84 defense. Almost 2/3 of the way to 85. Pretty cool. Have you been still doing woodcutting? Unfortunately, part of the juggling aspect is that I cannot really AFK for longer than 3 minutes. I have to constantly be picking these up and dropping them again, which is not very conducive to woodcutting. So I pretty much, once I get more than one doable medium step, I am locked into only killing guards pretty much. So we've been going for a month or so, or something like that, without anything else. So it's been a hot minute since I touched a trait. $84 defense, 1 million per experience on guards and chickens. Yeah, well, I'd be lying if I didn't give a little bit of credit to the drunken man as well. Did kill like 60,000 to him. That poor guy, he's still drunk. Trying to beat him sober. Some people just don't learn. Thanks Tech8 for helping Kanye Westy. Yep, once we get 5 steps here, we get a casket, we get a video. Now time for your Baskin Robbins chocolate milkshake. Love Thursdays. Treat yourself Thursday. That sounds delicious. I always thought the Baskin Robbins, I've never been there, but I've been told it's an ice cream place. I always just imagine it's like a burger joint, just by the name. Poor man. Yeah. Run 5 steps now, I think. The other day, I tried mowing my backyard without a shirt on. My wife said I should try it. And I mean, it was not as hot, but I did not like that people could just take a look at all this Faladaddy hanging out, you know? I don't know if I'll do that again. I also cut my arm real bad on the neighbor's fence. So, but I didn't want to come in. So I was like, I'm gonna make it through this. And so I had this huge dripping wound on my arm out there, shirtless. It was like something out of Braveheart. It was intense. So manly. Thank you. And I'm in like my old tennis shoes that have like no grip on them at all. And we have a big hill in our backyard, so I'm just like rolling around back there pretty much. Also, does anyone have any advice on how to not get grass stuck in the underside of my mower? Like, we planted new grass and it's just so like wet. It's so young, and so like it just clogs up in there, and then my mower can't chop anything. It can't get any clippings into the bag or out the side or anything. It just dies. So like every like 10 minutes I have to turn it off and get under there, scoop it all out. I even like did like a really good and like really thoroughly got everything out there. Man, I don't know. Well, have a good night, AJ Singh. Thanks for hanging out for a bit. I assume you're that Iron Man that was walking over there. She did have a secret agenda. It's probably true. Easy way to not get grass in your mower. Use your neighbor's mower when he's not home. That is factually correct. Due to the California drought, you haven't had a lawn in years. Well, that's also a solution to the problem. Like, if we don't water, the grass just looks miserable, you know? But if we water it, then it holds onto the water forever and we can't mow. I don't know. This whole, like, adult life stuff is actually pretty difficult. Which, I don't know if I've ranted about this before. Sorry, this is just a platform so I can rant at people who grinding something, but um, our neighbor, she's an elderly lady, okay? Uh, her husband has some sort of brain situation, so she does all the yard work and stuff. But they have what's called a tree of heaven. And I don't know if you guys know about trees of heaven, but they are an invasive species of tree. They grow very fast. They grow very tall. And if you cut them without um, without like using any strong herbicides to kill it, it will like sprout out like you know like for instance like a hydra, you know, like you chop off its head and two more grow back. It's just crazy. So there's this huge. She has like 5 or 6 huge trees of heaven, and so our yard. I didn't know they were trees of heaven when we bought the house, but our yard just periodically, and it's like hit that season right now where it is. Then they spread through roots. Oh yeah, and so like they come under the ground, connected to their huge trees, and they start springing up trees in our yard, and they're like, you know, if you don't chop them down, they're gonna grow real big and be real trees. So last year our attempt was we would slash them with a box cutter, and then we would pour like really 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 strong herbicide on it. It would kill it. It'd take care of it. But it did unfortunately kill the grass within like a 1 foot radius as well. So trying to find a new way. And I can't just be like, hey, Mrs. Lady, I know that like you're like 80 years old, but can you like take out 5 trees in your backyard, please? Tree from hell. Yeah, tree of heaven is an ironic name. It can also grow in very like unfavorable conditions for it. Anyway. Is it at least a pretty tree? No, not really. It's pretty stinky too. If you chop it, if you like the inside, it smells stinky. The roots smell stinky too. It's not very pretty, and it drops. It has droppings that it drops on your yard too. It's yeah. Take care, Brian. Happy 4th of July to you as well. I will not be live on Monday. That is the 4th. I'll be out of town, away from my desktop. Hopefully surviving some fireworks. So, you have a great time. I don't know if I'll stream Wednesday? Maybe just Thursday again. I don't know. But, you know, it'll be around this time sometime. But, yeah. Burn it with fire. I don't know if they'd burn very well. Like, they're really young trees, and they're very green, so I don't think they'd burn. And I saw what our next door neighbor does for the ones that grow. She just picks them, which is what I've been trying to do this summer. But if you pick them, in theory, what's happening is you're just like basically making a cut underground, and it'll grow back bigger and stronger and sturdier right there. Anyway. Life lesson: apply enough heat and everyone will eventually burn. True, nothing a little fire can't fix. Let's think through. Some fire scarecrow. Now we're getting creative. was kind of funny seeing water runes on the ground. You know, somebody withdrew all of the runes for teleport to Falador and then didn't realize they had some other source of water runes. We all know what that means. We've done it. Yeah, I could really use that water rune. Which it'll be great when I have the water staff, because then I can use my earth runes that I have not ever used to get my curses done. Because right now the bottleneck is, of course, the body runes and the water runes as well. But if I get the staff, then I can use all these earth runes I have. Hey Simon, what's the grind you're working on now? Right now, we are trying to get, well, there's a couple things we're working on at the same time. We are getting iron. We have to get from 29 to 39 using iron to make steel. And then from 39 to 49, we will get gold ore from implings. Here's number 6, I believe. Nope. Along the way, we are also getting some medium clues. As you can see, we have 3 doable steps right now. We need to get 5 to get a guaranteed medium casket, which is what I'm going for. And that when I get the casket, that's when I'll put out the next video. Just want to make sure there's something big going on. So that should happen sometime in July. At the same time, we're also collecting all these runes, which we have to get 87 magic as well, so any little bit helps. Most of the runes will come from essence implings, but this doesn't hurt, for sure. You've been reading the wiki for me? Oh, thanks. Thanks. As many minds as we can put towards it, the better, so I don't know of a way, but if you find one, I would like to know, because then I could just hop down there and get a mithril axe, which can reach 100% chop rate, so that would be great. See you later, Tech8. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, it'd be really nice to get that that light source, which I feel like, you know, over the course of this chunk, there's gonna be a lot of updates that happen. Just one of them might involve a light source and Falador. Who knows? Or secateurs. That would be a big one. You need to make sure you're not watching the stream the day you get your casket. Oh. Don't want to get spoiled from the Supreme loot video. That's fair. That's fair. I'll put in the title medium casket spoiler warning, something like that. Seems like an oversight for Jagex to not put a light source in Falador with the mole there. Yeah, I suppose. Like, they could, like right now you can't even try to go down there without a light source. I would like it if you could at least try. You know, go down there, but you know, you have like the normal darkness stuff happening. Like, I know it used to be that way because the wiki describes what happens when you try to attack the mole without a light source. Well, hang on. No, I guess it could just be, hey, Grats. Grats? I guess, yeah, they probably just went down with the light source and then got rid of it. Literally spent 4 hours yesterday trying to figure out how to get a light source in Falador, but no luck. Yeah, I'm not convinced there is a way as of right now, but it just feels like there should be something, you know? Get a poison hit or something, yeah. Like, it would be kind of cool if, like, the miner helmet could be a light source, you know? The prospector hat. That'd be very niche. But, you know, that would be a chunk away. It's always the light of our friendship. Tell that to the mole. He won't let me in. Yeah, it should be thematically, because, like, aren't there even lights, like, on it? Yeah, either that or some holiday event costumes, like Rudolph's nose. Yeah, it would be great if they can fit an entire, holiday event into this chunk. Oh, it's kind of laggy. Weird. If they can fit the entire holiday event into that chunk, I can probably get the nose when I finish it. I don't know if it has to be the Christmas event or not, but that's kind of the only thing that we can do. Me just heading down there with Rudolph's nose on. I'm gonna get this axe. Alright, I'm gonna give myself 5 more guards. We'll see if we get the 7th clue of the night. There's 1. Won't you slay this mole tonight? That's 2. Rudolph's nose, Halloween. Oh. Halloween has a jack-o'-lantern. That's 3. Alright, 2 more kills. And then we're calling it. Let's see. Alright, last one. Which one should I kill? Level 21, 19, 19. We'll go for the ranger. Ah, some earth runes. Well, it is what it is. Well, everybody, thanks for hanging out. I hope that y'all have a great 4th of July weekend. And stay safe out there. I won't be streaming on the 4th, or so probably next Thursday would be probably when to look for me, around the same time as always. But I'm gonna go for a medium when I get 5 steps. I can log out and the despawn timer will halt. So yeah, everybody have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Let me see if I can find the wave. There we go. Whee! All right. Take care, everybody.